What is up, guys? Seven Houdini here, and welcome back to a little bit of Soul Reaver Remastered. They did it finally. Crystal Dynamics, after 20 years, decided, oh, I remember this series, we made this. So they finally got together with some of the wonderful fan mods, Monica and there, and took them on as a director, and they've helped bring these games alive. After doing it with Tomb Raider and I think it was the Open Lara project, they realized that, hey, who does development better and who cares about this series more than the fans, right? And it is true, you know, it should be a lot of the old team, but they've moved on. You know, this is from the legendary Amy Hennig. She's off doing her own thing now, but my god, did she bring this world to life. You know, Blood Omen are great games, but Soul Reaver is what turns this into something special. And it's very important to me, extremely important. It's a game series that kind of shaped me a little bit, you know, back on the PS1 and the Sega Dreamcast, thanks to my older brother. I always got to give him a shout out because he's much older than me, but he brought so many cool things into the house, like the Commodore Amiga and all that. We just called it an Amiga, we never called it a Commodore. That's like a whole different thing. But I hope you're all doing well. Yes indeed. I'm happy. I'm gonna do a little chill stream. It's Sunday. It's like one of the last weekends before Christmas, so everyone's like artsing and fartsing around, scared of themselves. But we're chilling, right? We're chilling. We're all good. I hope you guys are doing well. Look after yourselves, whatever you're up to, you know, even if you're just sitting around. Look after yourselves. Treat yourself to something nice, huh? Why not? How's it going, Dynamite and DPG, the one and onlys? How's it going, lads? Thank you for always coming in and hanging out. You make these years really special. Thank you. Nice. Yeah, so if I get a little hour or two in here, I'm happy. Sunday streams for me are like, just kind of comes down to what mood I'm in, you know. If I feel like a stream, I'll do it. If I don't, I don't. It's all good, you know. It's definitely, I should be the opposite. I should like push for the weekend and don't really bother during the week. But no, that's just the way I am. It's the way I am. So we're in the middle of these. These are the broken pillars of Nosgoth. The whole world's gone to crap. We're playing as Raziel, our little vampire, our Soul Reaver with no jaw. And we have our Wraith Blade Soul Reaver on our side to kick some ass and blast some fools. We're slowly taking down each one of our fallen brothers who have now been mutated into a mess. And tonight we get to the very special Water Temple. Yay, Water Dungeon. Everyone's favorite, be it Mario or Zelda. God help us. God help us all. Yes, hello. Yeah, welcome in, lads. How are you all doing? Thank you so much for just sticking around. And, you know, like, honestly, after that whole big group disbanded around 2019 or something, I was like, oh, okay. You know, so you kind of pick yourself up by your bootstraps. Some of them pop their head in from time to time, but it's interesting, just time has gone by. But you guys have stuck around. That's the OGs. That's why I do giveaways. That's why I want to do more stuff for you guys, because you stick around. That's huge. Your time is worth more to me than any sub-tip, frickin' any of that stuff.
Shallow grave. Corruption rises to
a
the
19
surface.
bomb and 42. What the fuck?
Pillars,
GG's, man. Holy hell. I told you, man. You're way better than I am. You're getting better every day. Holy shit. When I play with you in that game, it's like having my brother by my side. You know what I mean? It's like I can mess up. I can maybe push a little bit. I can do goofy shit, whatever I want to do, and that's really cool. Nice. So the last person we killed in this was a nasty spider dude stuck to the cocoon of his own wall, so we had to make him spit out his own spider eggs, set them on fire, and then feed it back to him. Pretty nice. But by doing so, we've now garnered a brand new power, the power to climb walls. So let's go do that. Now in this one, as you can imagine, Water Temple, what are we going to learn, boys and girls? We're going to learn how to swim. But unfortunately, Cyber can't swim. I never learned. I'm deathly afraid of water. I'm like Neville. So I have never been able to. Look at that music. Oh, I'm back. This is 1999. Some of you might not have been born. That's okay. You know, this is pre-millennial times. But it was really special for me. Holy hell. Oh, yes. Alright, let's see. So which is the best way to go forward? We'll check it out. This one's kind of like, sort of like fish pirate team kind of thing going on. Let me see. One is usually your fast travel. And then the next is... There is a fast travel in the game. Now they've added a map in the game, but it's like just an area map. It doesn't show you like a shortcut map or anything. And I only ever press it by accident. But I'm glad to see it. Like, and you can switch back to the 1999 graphics whenever you want. Boom, just like that. He gets a face removal surgery. That's what it looked like back in 1999. Except imagine like, you know, 240p and CRT scan lines everywhere, and tiny tube TVs. But the Dreamcast version still holds up, I argue. Alright, let's go kick some ass. Let's go. Now we have the Soul Reaver. We can kill everything pretty quick, and then... boom. That's right. Exploding motherfuckers. Hell yeah. I love it. But if you get hit once, bye-bye Soul Reaver. You don't get to use it until... There we go. Use the Soul Reaver charge move on 10 vampires. Did I do that? Ain't I a stinker? But you can also, you know, pick them up, spike them in stakes, use weapons to stake them, throw them in the sunlight, throw them in the fire. See, look, now we lose our Soul Reaver, you see? You're like, you're a big meanie punch. So we're gonna burn you. Nice. Sarah Michelle Gellar said she wanted to play Buffy again. Let's hope it's not in some kind of weird fucking remake or something. I was playing random squads, Bernie. I was pretending to be a typical Fortnite, using free skins, sweat picker. Oh, nice. That's so funny. I love that. A little bit of RP. Definitely like superhero skins and default skins. Because you can be a default skin, right? How did your trip go? Watching the Game Awards last night, so Harrison Ford made an appearance, and Dan Jones. Yeah, that was really nice. He looked a bit like Chuck, you know. The man is 82 now, and I don't think he ever really recovered from crushing his ankle during The Force Awakens. What a fucking waste of time that was. So you can see he's already always like sort of hobbling around, and you're like, I think he was drunk as well, which is completely normal. Most of these guys are like, if I'm getting out of bed, there better be some good goddamn scotch. Alright, let's see if we're going the right way. Now, even though I played this game countless times over the years, a little bit harder these days, because the Steam version would just crash and GOG was doing its best. But thank God for Monica. And thank God. Monica is one of the mods. That's her real name. I don't know her, like, she's kind of a little code name. Tomb of the Seraphim. Okay, this is awesome. So we know that Raziel was one of Kain's right-hand men as a vampire, but he evolved.
Centuries before Kain was
made. Yeah, look at this.
Seraphim warrior priests against the vampire tribes of
because it's like 1500 years afterwards. So Seraphim, vampire hunters versus vampires.
Acts of violence, massacring fledglings and ancients alike. They decimated entire bloodlines in mere decades.
Yep, they were savage. Think of it like the Crusades.
Lay here, murderers enshrined.
But yeah, so we know Kain's story from Blood Omen and 1500 years past. Are you gonna do that, really? And then all of his lieutenants, his brothers came along, including Raziel. And I think we're kind of screwed now because we don't have any weapons around. That's okay. But we know very little about them, you know, like with Kain, he was human once and was turned into a vampire. Instead of being turned by, like, sired by another vampire, he was basically given a deal with the devil. It's like, I can bring you back to life, you know. Here's a weapon over here. So that kind of stands to reason then how did Kain's, you know, offspring, as they call them. Now, offspring in vampire sense, they're usually known as thralls and stuff like that, where they're not fathered through traditional means. It really just means those they turn. So if they turn them into a vampire, they're basically a child. Bastard, just as I was eating it. Just as I was eating it. Yeah, you little stinker. Get a brief moment. No! Sometimes the soul gets lost. Come here. So yeah, we're gonna find out very quickly now what Raziel was beforehand. And it's a beautiful twist of irony. He's already mentioned it. The Seraphim, which are huge. A lot of this game is, you know, by the sounds of it, it's very quite sticking to Transylvania, but it has a lot of kind of what sounds like Arabic and Persian and stuff. That's just their thoughts on it. GG's, man. Cyber, more drones still scouting. Yeah, what is going on with that? I've seen that. Some kind of drone wars or something. What is going on, dude? What is going on? Are they big drones? Like, are they... Because I know there's delivery drones. They're quite big. They'd be the size of, like, a child's car or something. You know, those little car toys. They'd be quite big. Whatever, the kitty cabs or whatever they call them. So they're quite big. I've seen a lot of those. But it's mainly for food delivery. But what do you think's going on here? I don't think it's, like, a government conspiracy. Because if a government's doing some kind of weird shit, you ain't gonna know about it, you know? Trust me. This is probably some dumb tech bros, or it's like they're doing their own conspiracy stuff. Alright, let's see. So this is the other fast travel. It's good to activate these just by stepping on this. This was very ahead of its time for 1999. Fast travel is you pick the other portals like these, and you can literally walk into it, and it would zoom it in. It was really cool to teleport you there. Very ahead of its time. A lot of this game wouldn't exist without Gex, because at the time Crystal Dynamics came up with a really cool streaming technology for Gex. It was you know, texture and level and AI streaming, not like live streaming. But they used that in Soul Reaver. So what it allowed them to do was render the room you're in, the room you're going to, and the room you've been to. So if you get too far away, it kind of looks like you're in invisible land. But it's really cool. Alright, we get to go to the Spectral Realm. If you've never played these games, they are wonderful. Now, there is a little bit of stuff we're just going to have to get used to. Like these are, for all intents and purposes, these are as close to remakes as we're going to get.
A forgotten history lies
Ooh,
within.
that's Tony J.
Though it may destroy you.
He is the voice of the Elder God, this giant eldritch thing that's controlling everything, really. You know, he's very much a shadowy manipulator. He's the one who brought Raziel back after basically burning in a lake of hell for 500 years. And he's manipulating Raziel even now. As you can see, he's about to learn the truth of things, but he's like, take heed, you know? Basically making sure that he stays on the Elder God's side. But things are going to get really cool now. We're going to get projectiles. We already have kind of a forced push. We're going to be able to swim. You can swim. Well, not really swim. You can, when you go into it, you kind of die, but you go to the Spectral Realm. And then you can move around without gravity, so it's kind of cool. But now we're going to be able to get to swim. But yeah, the projectiles are super fun. Odoosh! Fiduciary, bitch. Come here, you little shite. Oh, there is it now. I have seen a couple of bugs. You saw it right there. Every now and then the analog stick will, almost like a drift, just head off into a very random direction. Nice. It's okay. It hasn't caused any trouble yet. It's only happened twice. No crashes or anything. Nice. But yeah, it was really cool to see that, for sure. I think Troy Baker did a great job. The Indiana Jones game is really fun. It's definitely my speed. I like a lot of action, but that one is a nice balance. And first and foremost, the stealth is not just a horrible arbitrary system where it's just you're failing forward until you get it right. It's not like that at all. It's have fun. I've knocked the head out of so many fascists. It's so much fun. Wish we could do that in real life, because I think we've never seen so many fascists in all our life since the 1940s as of right now. They're mostly keyboard warriors. What's going on right now is they're all attacking Naughty Dog's new game, because woman of color and woman with a shaved head, so she's like presenting as stronger or masculine features, whatever. But you should see them all. They're all like, it's usually, I hate to say it, but it's coming from the PlayStation side. Like, it's not us, it's not the average person who just wants to play games. It's these creepy online dudes. And we find out time and time again that they don't actually play games. People have found their PSN accounts, they don't play games. So they're just waste of space to spend their whole time on Twitter. But yeah, they start off like, this is crap, this is DII, this is Sweet Baby Inc. And then they flash the Naughty Dog stuff and they're like, oh my god, it's amazing. So yeah, I hate those people. They're what's wrong. If we can weed them out of the industry, the better. They're horrible. They're very angry little incel men. They won't go out to like parties, clubs, and then they'll be angry at women for not going with them. And it's like, dude, you're not there. You have to get out, you know? Even if you're turned down 1,000 times. If that's your problem. Like, other people are completely fine being just, you know, solo. And that's fine too. But that's what's wrong with these guys. They're all like...
As I pulled the stone
Oh,
free,
here we go.
a sigh of sepulchral air escaped the inner
Sepulchral
chamber.
air. He's...
I was not prepared for what lay beyond this threshold.
This is very important. This is where things get a little bit kind of cuckoo. This series is all about time travel as well. Here we go. You recognize some of those names? Raziel right there. Malakat, who we just killed. Zephon, we just killed. That's right. This is the tomb of his fallen brothers, himself included. But you remember when he walked in here? What did he say this place was? The tomb of the Seraphan. Before Kain turned him into a vampire, he was a vampire hunter.
Caskets of Seraphin saints,
as a true,
bearing
like,
their brothers' names,
ironic
and
punishment, Kain decided to turn them into the very thing that they were hunting.
with the crushing force
Pretty cool, huh?
of revelation.
Just wonderfully crafted
Were my
stories.
hands not as bloody as these?
Remember, 25 years ago,
Worse,
you might have seen this
I
story
had
done
spilled
10
the
times
blood of
over,
my
but
brothers,
none like
these
this.
very comrades whose tombs lay ravaged before me.
From brothers.
Yes, Raziel, you were Seraphan, born of the same force that all but destroyed your race. Before the dawn of the Empire, you were chosen.
Whoopsie.
Kain, Nosgoth's solitary self-declared monarch, plundered
Look at
raised you from his crypts. Breathing his vampiric gift into your defiled corpses, he resurrected you as his favorite
Vampiric gift.
sons.
Would you guys go vampire, would you? Some people would. So this is who we're going after right now. Rahab. Nice. There's our own right there. So not wild, isn't it? What a great idea. Kain did this as like pretty much an ultimate defiance, an ultimate kind of... And then, you know, because they had died and brought back, I assume that means they lost their memories? I don't know. Their past life is gone anyway. But sure, it's been that long since then. I just think it's amazing. It's beautiful. Also, in regards to my reward points, the only thing I can do now is to donate them. So I donate 1,000 to... Oh, good on you. Just, you're such a good guy. They'll probably figure something out. I wouldn't give up on them. That's so much. That's the problem with building them up. I didn't want to do that because I've had this happen before with HMV and PlayStation's old program where they're like, use them or lose them, bye, and you get one email and then it's gone, you forget about it 3 months later. So as soon as I got enough to get the tenner voucher or whatever, I was like, peace. I don't want to, like, building them up is nice. Unless you're like building for like a £100 voucher. I don't think they had that. It's best to use them before you lose them. Nice. Oh, is there anyone else to go inside here? I don't think so. It's just for that little revelation. Half of this stuff you could probably miss. Actually, do you know what? No, maybe we can get through something here. Hold on. Let's see, you never know. Always go into the Spectral Realm, you never know what you'll see. Whoa! The whole floor changed just like that. Isn't that crazy? It was so ahead of its time. Floor literally evaporated. What was everyone's favorite rewards? Or favorite awards and rewards? I always call them rewards. Big comments for emails. Said they're looking into it a couple of days ago. I heard nothing since. Yeah, it's like Christmas time. It's gonna take a while. Honestly, I'm pale enough. I hate sunlight already. There you go. There you go. Alright, we're gonna start meeting some of the new vampires. Each area is represented by one of his brothers. And they have been mutated over many, many years. Oh yeah, I think this is like a mini boss. Yeah, we went from weird spider things to now fish things. He's so badass. I love his little... He's always like fucking emo hump. Oh yeah, here we go. Look at this dude. Looks like a freaking gremlin. That's what he looks like back in the day. Look at that. It's like 2 stretched pixels. Such a good job they've done on it. Look at that.
Heretic, you shall not pass.
You shall not
Such
pass.
loyalty.
That's cute.
To one who has you guarding this outpost like a chained dog.
Yeah, he looks like he can't
Do you
leave.
prosper on the scraps he casts you?
Purposely not doing any searches as I don't see the point. Yeah, now it's like in defiance of it all, right?
Of your demise.
Kain killed me once. Behold the result. I
tried.
have no more to fear from you.
I hate that. No, I kind of felt the same. And then, I don't know if you know this, but when you start redeeming stuff, they, I wasn't fast enough. And when you start redeeming stuff, it just gets put on this, like, back burner. It took so long. Sorry, buddy, I'm just going to wail on you now. And then I'm going to throw you into the water. Good night, everybody. Bonk. Yeah, he's just a mini-boss. More importantly, he's here to unlock a new power. That's right, we're going to be able to throw some projectiles. This makes the game even more fun. Now, they're not necessarily used for damage. They can stun some enemies. But as you can imagine, we're here. Some guardian he was. We're here to use them. We can use them to break glass. We can use them to turn switches and move blocks. Very fun.
You may focus and project an orb of kinetic energy to strike objects that are otherwise beyond your reach.
Like that wall nipple? Wall nipples? Nice. Press Y to shoot. Oh, this noise, man. I will forever have that noise ingrained in my brain. Because I would just press it all the time. I'm a kid, I don't care. It's basically like Harry Potter. Flipendo! I really hope they remaster those. I want to play all those. I have a special little kind of love for Harry Potter. And not for its creator, but I was just there at that time. I was queuing up for the books and stuff. Not necessarily a Potterhead. I wouldn't really quote it or anything, you know. But it was a time to be alive, I'll tell you that much, you know. Turn of the century. But yeah, I used to love Chamber of Secrets was fire. And each one was different. I didn't know, like PC, PS1, PS2, all different games. All based, you know, like one of them you just spend like the first hour or two out at the Weasley's place just fucking around with gnomes and shit. And you don't even do that in the other games. It's wild. Anyway, so you gotta hit these things. You're shy? Yes. It just works like that. And so if you see some glass, and then you can go into, you see if I remember, with the first person, and start shooting things. Now we don't have a traditional reticle, so it makes it a little bit tougher. I think there's another way of doing it. No, I think they changed it, did they? Okay, well there used to be 2 buttons you could press. I think it's just this now, so you kind of have to get used to where you're going to shoot it. As I said, you won't be really using it for combat. You can if you want, but it's merely like a pushback. It's for puzzles and stuff. But it's cool though. And later on we'll get the Fire Reaver, which is very fun as well. Should we just set things on fire straight away? Fun times. Alright, let's see, can we hit this guy with it? Boom! See if we can push him back. That stunned him a little bit. Okay, maybe they improved that. Boom! Oh, that was pretty good, actually. I remember it just kind of being a dumb, like, little... kind of just moving them back, you know? Oh, I love this game. Soul Reaver 2, I would argue, is just the generally all-round better game, but it does not have traditional boss fights. It has just kind of moments kind of stuff, you know? Which is weird. They just wanted to focus on the story, but it's unbelievable. It also makes it quite short too. But no, it's fantastic. All right, down we go. Some places you just gotta drown, but we'll learn to swim soon enough, don't we? Such a great series. I'm so glad. Like, it's so surreal playing this because I had kind of messed around with it that birthday. It didn't work, and I was kind of downtrodden, a little bit sad about it. I was like, oh, I'll never get to play this, and then. When Tomb Raider started to kick off, I'm like, you must have heard me mention it at least once or twice where I was like, Jesus, maybe they'll remaster these, and I just want the ease of use to play them, you know? Yeah, if I had my way, I'd be gifting these to people. Like, we don't want these. Like, you'll take it. You'll take my love regardless. But yeah, it's really hard to like center what was my favorite announcement. So we saw very little of Borderlands 4, but as usual, more information leaks afterwards. It's going to be a new planet, all this good stuff, so big war events going on. I'm excited. The Vault Hunters, yet again, I can't deny it, they look so normie and don't stand out from any other enemy. I really wish we could go back, like, Jesus. It was so good back then. Even Borderlands 2, like, when you saw the Gunzerker for the first time and another Siren, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. Gearbox have been absolutely nullified. They're another one of those companies that care about like hair color and gender norms and shit like that. And then you've got Randy, who's like Randy Pitchford, who's an old school dude. He's kind of misogynistic and a bit of a perv, and it's like, how can you not like just go ahead and write the pervy stories then? But he's not. He's like, he's on a leash. You kind of don't want him to do it anyway. I know, I came this way. Hold on, what am I actually trying to do? Let's see, these guys are mad chilling. Can't win. Oh, this one I think I just need to climb up. Okay, cool. Sorry, some of the walls you're not going to notice are climbable. Sometimes they'll put scratch marks on them to show, but sometimes they won't, so it's kind of like dirt. Now, a lot of this, we're going to get into some heavy platforming here. You can save whenever, thanks to the PC version, but I think when you load it, it brings you back to your friend, the old Elder God, which honestly is miles away. And you know me, like, I didn't get lost on a good day. So yeah, we'll see about that. For me to Ueda's game, like The Last Guardian and Shadow of the Colossus, I'm so happy about that. That's huge for me. But I know he's always been niche. Okami sequel is our great news. Like, Capcom came out in force. Oh my god. I think we need to shoot this thing here off. Shoot the block off. I'll knock your block off. Might be from a different angle. It's alright. Yeah, so that's great too. But I mean, it just says Okami sequel. You know, I'll see you in 2027, I guess, right? Witcher 4 was great. Like, I'm not one of these weirdos. They're all like, oh, we were playing as a man, now we're playing as a woman. I'm like, did you play the main game of Witcher? Did you play Blood and Wine? Have you read the books? Like, you don't even need to get into it that much. Within the first 2 or 3 hours of The Witcher 3, it moves over to play as Ciri. What do you think that's doing? Do you think it's just there for the fun of it? No, it's called passing the torch, you fucking imbecile. Christ, people are dumb. So it makes sense. And they've already done this weird thing where they just keep slapping makeup and AI, different versions of them. It's really weird. It's like, you're saying Ciri doesn't look awesome? Like, what, are you crazy? You got this badass, silver-haired baddie who would, like, break your back. She's amazing. She's our little gothic princess. You kidding me? You don't even need a gothic IHOP chick when you've got this gothic princess. Oh, I think I'm bugged again. Sheesh. Okay, we're finding some buggy boys. The unfortunate part of these games being based on PC version. PC, I love you. You let me stream every day, but get your shit together, man. Every game is like fucking arse. Ooh, now we get to see a little bit more of what some of the Seraphim look like. And we get into the older vampires as well. It's really cool. There's lots of stuff. And it makes me so sad that we didn't get to finish it. Boom! Not bad for our PS1 quality. Woo! Oh, those were the days. Basically, we had these like ancient... And there's actually a third race going on. Obviously, we have humans and... Excuse you. Oh, he's sucking the soul out of me. Hell no. Do that in your own time. I'm the soul sucker. Let's try this for the shits and giggles. Our magic that I never use. BAM! I think if you were any good at that, which I'm not, you could actually like push them into the spikes doing that. But I suck. Yeah. I suck. I don't use the magic in the game. I've played this game for 20 years and not used the magic. Say as what you will about that. Burning, burning. Disco Inferno. Come on, everyone do it. We're all doing it, man. It's the vampire gritty. I think the other soul is gone. Ah, well. It is what it is. Alright, more climbish. I think physical, block pushing, climbing, swimming, all that stuff can only be done in the physical realm. Oh. Alright, let's see. For this one, let's see if any of these are doors first. Sorry. I don't think so. Any blocks or doors? Day After Tomorrow on TV in the background. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, like I have such a soft spot for that movie. I don't know why. Maybe it's the little Emmy Rossum. I like the good deaths as well. Emmy Rossum and Jake Gyllenhaal. It's weirdly wholesome for something that's like about the destruction of the world. Hey Brian, how's it going? And give 2012 a try. Very cheesy, but it's really good. It's this dumbass scene where you got like Woody Harrelson as hippie conspiracy theorists living in Yellowstone Park, and then John Cusack. It's really good. It does drag on a bit at the end where they're doing this kind of tropey thing where it's like, oh, we have these magical arcs that's gonna fix everything. They don't do so good. Usually when you transform back this way, there'll be a few souls just chilling because they don't want you to die. Not sure if this is the way. This is the way. There must be something in here besides these little bastards. Let's see. Must be a reason to jump across there. Why would I climb up there? Honestly, it could just be for the replenishing of your magic. Luckily, to use your projectiles, you do not need any energy or magic. You might need the Soul Reaper to be active, though. Let's see if it works on these guys. No, you don't. I don't think. Oh, you're sucking health as well. Yeah, I think. Look, you might need the Soul Reaper to be active. No, there you go. I think it just doesn't work too well when you're too close because it thinks you want to impale them. Nice. Already seen 2012. Hell yeah. We're close to Christmas. Yeah, you excited? You done some shopping? Do you buy any gifts for your family? Purpose not doing. Yeah. Fuck all that shit. So as you can imagine, like Witcher 3 being a huge success in 2015, that's obviously birthed a lot of great devs, or at least devs that are connected to it, but not all of them are staying with the team. So what you've had is like massive spin-off studios from that. One of them being, I think they're called 100 Wolves or something like that, and they're about to announce their game, and I think it's called is it Dawn of the Wolf or something like that. Anyway, they're gonna announce it soon. That'll be huge. They're going to do a live action, or not live action, a live stream. They all want to do that now. So that could be cool. Expect that to be maybe Witcher, but with werewolves. That's all I'm thinking. That's all I'm. But I don't know anything about it. It's not actually CD Projekt Red, but it's like made up of veterans of the, you know, that kind of crap. You do this a dime a dozen. It's like, hey, you wanted to branch out on your own, but you're using your... It's basically what we do when we're like, can we get a reference for our CV, for our resume? That's what they're doing in the video game. Just sounds cooler, right? Now, apparently, Square Enix has not shown up at all, like, for anything. You know, even the Game Awards or Tokyo Game Show, which is their usual bread and butter. So, we assume that something is going down. Let's see, I might be able to get up there. Ooh, that was a weird grab. That was a weird grab. Holy Jesus. Alright, I think I have to try and... Where are we trying to make our way over here? Some of this is just straight platforming, so if you screw it up, you screw it up. Let's see if this changes any of the platforms around. I don't think so. Trying to find the way forward, you know me. Forward 10 steps. No, I think if I came through this door... I can't do it now because I moved to the spirit realm. Ooh. Can I take down the water while we're here? We might have to go in the water. I think I did this and it was just, it leads back up if you fall down. Maybe, what's over here? Oh, hold on. No, this might be... No, this is where I fought that dude, wasn't it? And I moved this around. Oh yeah, you can't move them in the physical realm. I think so. Isn't this where I came in? Maybe. Oh, I think we started to hear one of the new guys. Yeah, no, okay. Totally going backwards now. Alright. Grant. And then, yeah, like, the same guy, it's usually like, isn't it like Romer Emmerich and a few others that do a lot of these disaster movies? So they tried to do a couple. They did like Geostorm. Not the biggest fan of Geostorm. I don't mind Jared Butler, actually. I think he's okay. Gotten a little worse over the years. And then Jim Sturgis. I actually like Jim Sturgis. Motherfucker. Well, it might be got to do with this block, maybe. So we did knock it down. Maybe I wasn't supposed to. Let me see. Is it about this block? Maybe. Wow. But yeah, it's just not a good movie. It's trying to do this whole, like, things are going crazy down here and it's happening in space and all this shit. Anyway. At the end of the day, all of it's pretty much like suspend belief and CGI out the wazoo. I didn't get to see Don't Look Up. That one with Jennifer Lawrence in it. It's meant to be like a satirical thing for people, and Leonardo DiCaprio, where they're like, everyone's losing their mind because the world's coming to an end and they're trying to talk some sense into them, but no one's listening. But nobody's listening. Did we go this way? I don't know. Watched Olympus Has Fallen. I did enjoy it. Yeah, some of them are actually really good. Good old classic like Air Force One type stuff. But it got ridiculous. Which is the one with fucking, what's his face in it? Channing Tatum or something. It was like Olympus Has Fallen, Angel Has Fallen, Your Mom Has Fallen, Your Granny Has Fallen, broken her hip. All these other ones. Which one is... Like the Jared Butler ones are fine. The Channing Tatum ones are like... That guy can't stop doing like duck face in every scene he's in. So weird. He learned that from Step Up. He's an actor no one actually gives a shit about. It's just when he pops up, like they all of a sudden, oh look at these guys. They all of a sudden care now because of the Gambit stuff, you know. That's what's wrong. That these people aren't fans, and they're not even movie fans. They're just like they're known as featherweight fans. These guys are kicking my ass. But they're also the average movie fans, so you have to just put up with them. It's the DPG of the world. I'm not giving them shit about it, it's just that's the average viewer, ladies and gentlemen, you know? That's the average viewer. So that's the kind of brain space you're dealing with. For better or for worse. Just is what it is. We kind of, it's the, basically the thoughtless consumer. And it's just, most people are like that, you know, ignorance is bliss. It doesn't make them bad people, it's just, unfortunately, we're not going to get any better if you're okay with, you know, movie number 10 in already shit movie series, you know. Like, here's the 8th Mission Impossible and the fucking 9th fucking Fast and Furious and the 7th Jurassic Park. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you can't get better if you don't demand better and expect better. You're just mindlessly consuming. Fuck, I can't kill these guys. Oh, Jesus, now he's invisible. Maybe if they split up a bit, I can. It's just the way we are, sadly. 90% of humanity is like that, so he's not alone, trust me. Trust me! I see them every day. Having a fucking thought in their brain, only the next Starbucks and the next fucking celebrity deathmatch or whatever. Not a fucking thought in their brain. Come on! Aren't they cool? They're like gremlins, but they use their ears to kind of swim as well. Nice. Come here, little shit. I think he's like stuck over there. Oh, I was really hoping it would burn him. What the hell was that? They got them projectiles too. Come here, bitch. Nice. They don't look like they're very much danger, are they? Hoo-yah! Dude, the amount of shoplifting that goes on at Christmas is crazy. You expect it. Like, I always try and get my mom a bit of jewelry. I'm not great at getting something different, you know. But you go into these jewelry places, man, and it's been ransacked. And same with, like, makeup. Like, what has become of that generation? Amount of girls. I don't remember that happening, like, in my generation. I suppose we didn't have much makeup displays. Maybe they did. These ladies just come in, smear themselves with someone else's makeup, basically, or makeup that's been opened. It's like you're getting someone's face grease and everything because you're using used makeup tester or whatever. And then they'd be like, God, why is my skin so bad? Because you're a dirty maggot. Like, that's disgusting. That's like licking someone else's spoon. Dirty. Ew. Alright, I think we gotta break some of these. We might not be able to. Let me see. Bam! See. So glad that demon can't get in here. Let me see if we... This. Charge it up. No. Okay, we might have to move this onto one of the blocks. Don't smack me now. No, we can't move this because it is... No, we're not in the physical realm. Okay. We definitely can't break one of these, no? Don't break it. Might not break because it's in this realm as well. Is that a weapon there? Ah, oh, bollocks, there was a weapon here that whole time. It was blending in so well. There's a weapon right there. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that about a bitch? Dollar bills, y'all. Remember there was London and Angel? Yeah, Jesus. There was so many. It reminds me of the Jack Reacher stuff. It's like, I don't think they give a shit about movies anymore. They're just making shite. Wait, that was there. Was that one opened when I was in the other realm? Son of a bitch. So an old ad for Taco Bell in 1995, they advertised a double-decker for 79 cents. Yes, and it's so sad. And all that stuff can still be that price. This is not inflation. They're just greedy. And they've changed their prices to reflect what people are willing to pay. They just keep pushing you, and then you do pay it. You grumble and you complain like we all do, but then you're actually still paying it, you know. It's just greed. They can, because all these companies are trillion-dollar companies, you know, so they can afford to, you know, oh no, that this ingredient's a bit more expensive to. They buy wholesale anyway. So. That's weird. These little shoulder can come in. I like how they shrink down like that. All right, so can we get up there? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Angle's not great for this, but we'll do it. We'll do it. Oh, It's like I need to... I can't push this. I wonder could you push it through the bars? Might be something else I'm missing. I don't see him. I don't see myself getting that. It's like exactly far enough away to not let you do that. No. There's always a brief second where he has to pull out his wings, so you're gonna lose that in the animation, basically. You see, just for a split second. All right, let's try pushing it. The outside, you might be able to push it through because it's a projectile. Oh, stinker. Loyalty card prices are, yeah, that's the worst scam going right now. Everyone's like, there we go. Everyone's like, oh my god, I love Tesco. Fuck yeah. I'm like, dude, you're getting rode. You're getting rode into the ground. You're getting rode if you're buying it without a club card. And you're being, do you know how long they spent almost 10 years, all of these places, forcing you to try and get club cards and fobs and whatever, loyalty cards, all that stuff. Like, how many times, even to this day, do you go into a store, like, do you have a loyalty card? Huh? Would you like one? Huh? They're like fucking pushers, man. Like, Jesus. At this point, like, let's just cut out the middleman and start offering fentanyl with fucking club cards, because that's what the people really want, apparently. You gotta get them out of it. Oh, we got this guy too. Nice. And why did that take me like 5 or 6 minutes to do? Because I'm an idiot. Boy, you're an idiot. It's always the ones that are right in front of your face you don't get. See, that'd be cool for like a rival to Witcher and stuff. And like I said, any game that you didn't see but was announced before, that's still coming. Like Exodus, that Interstellar, Mass Effect. Let's see where we are now. We're getting closer. Now we're kind of getting into Water Palace. Yeah. Oh yeah, the little pirate ship thing. Yeah. Yep. Pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty cool for 19. And you go look at Dark Souls 2, you're like, oh Jesus, we're not far off. We're not far off, lads. Jesus. Alright, let's see. Okay. Golden I found your weakness. Probably have to go down there. But we'll actually learn how to swim as well. It's not a big area, that's why I was like, fuck it, we'll do a cheeky stream. Creepy. Oh yeah, it was White House down. Okay, Jesus Christ. That's annoying. How close they all sound the same. We need to be going, getting up there, you know what I'm saying? I'd say we'd have to go down at least once, you know. It's kind of about climbing up to these places while you're in the material realm. You kind of, it's the way the powers work is you kind of suffer in the area and then you'll get your power. And then in the Metroidvania sense, once we can swim, we can go to nearly any other water source we've been to already and possibly find some secrets that way. It's up to you. I don't think there's anything there. Nice. I have to think about the projectiles now as well. Come here, buddy. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, that's weird stuff about the drones, alright. I don't know why New York and New Jersey. Now, no, there's probably a very, very, very good chance that it is all just some dumbass marketing play, you know? Right? Let's be honest here. That's usually what it comes down to. Dumbass viral marketing. And you won't get better, like, viral marketing than the crowd that loves, like, conspiracies. Conspiracy crowd, I'm kind of one of them a little bit. We also seem to like true crime as well. It's the mystery, right? It's the stuff that you're not supposed to know. It's the, I don't know, the intrigue, I guess. Maybe I have to glide over there. Bidoop. Hey, Proper, how's it going? Happy weekend, dude. Hope you're having a nice Sunday. Yeah, it's a loyalty card. Yeah, I didn't know they had got so aggressive with that, but they have. So yeah, after you see the Game Awards and everything else, there's definitely a lot of companies closing down or shifting around, but I think the industry is still doing great, you know. A guy who kind of came out to talk about, you know, he's like a little guy doing a startup. Like, it's definitely heartfelt, and I wish him the best, but if that wasn't a scripted, planted moment, I'll be damned, you know. There's no way. I hate to be that guy, but that's just the way the world kind of changes people. You just stand around and believe every old shite that comes along. You'll be taken advantage of. Might not be able to make this. No, okay, that's not the way. That's not the way. Let's see, maybe we have to double back. I'm gonna get up this way. No. Just think we'll be able to swim around here somehow enough. It's hardly something to do with the anchor, is it? No? No. Don't think so. Unless, well, it wouldn't move in this realm anyway. Camera's getting a bit awkward in this spot, so it's kind of giving me whiplash when it gets too close. Jesus. Here he is. I got to watch Furiosa there the other day. Absolute dog water. Like, people crap on Fury Road a lot. I love Fury Road. I think Fury Road's fucking awesome. With or without, you know, Mad Max or Charlize Theron, I don't care. Like, people got so pissy about a woman being in it. But the problem with Furiosa is not anything got to do with that. It's because it takes an hour and 15 minutes before we get an action sequence. That's what's wrong with that movie. I think Anna Taylor-Joy does a grand job, and Chris Hemsworth kind of steals the show. And believe it or not, like a lot of the actors, like a Morton Joe's actor and all those crazy actors, some of them passed away just naturally with life, you know. And they got replacements, and I can't tell the difference, can you? I thought that was the same dude. It's not the same dude. But yeah. It is what it is. They also had this like driver of the war rig, and he was like not Mad Max kind of thing. So random. Like, and then there's another one of these movies. I don't know what the hell is going on with some action movies or modern movies, but there's like 4 lines of dialogue throughout the whole movie. It's like, why the hell? Like, I think Anna Taylor-Joy and the driver grunts and nods at each other about 15. There's one good bit where they're trying to get out of this quarry with a big truck, you know, so it's having to go up and up and up, and each time it's getting destroyed by construction vehicles and Chris Hemsworth with bazookas and stuff like that. So she's kind of racing back to cars and motorbikes and everything. There's an obsession with motorbikes in Furiosa. But that's a great scene. But as I said, there's this bit where he's on one side of the quarry and she's sniping at the other quarry, and he keeps like nodding at her like, yeah, she can't fucking see you, and you can't see her. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Yeah, Jesus. I think good old George Miller, just like Ridley Scott and Steven Spielberg and a lot of wonderful directors, they are gone in the head. They don't have the sight at all, you know? Like a photographer's eye, I don't think they have a director's eye anymore. They've got to stop, man. They're far from bad movies, but... And then this one also notably had an atrocious amount of CGI. Maybe Fury Road had it too, but it hit it better. This one didn't. There was bits where it feels sped up. Like there's a bit where her mom catches on fire, so she whips off her clothes, and it's notably sped up. So it's such a weird moment. It's like a Benny Hill moment. You know those old silent movies or something. It's like, what the fuck is that? How was that left in? Like YouTube editing or something. Oh my god. Anyway, here's what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so we gotta be careful now and get eaten alive. So the Elder God is constantly chatting with us like the narrator. But what he's actually doing is making sure that Raziel does things exactly the way he wants them to do. This whole game is about destiny and fate, and is choice real? And yeah, you can see as it goes along, even Raziel's most crazy revelations to himself are highly tuned for him to basically discover them, you know. It's pretty messed up. All in an act for him to destroy Kain. But even after our first fight with Kain, we fight him like 3 times over the course of the game. You can see that this man is no villain. There's something far bigger and more dangerous at play here. He broke the Soul Reaver of Raziel's body and then disappeared. He was happy with the results. Like he wanted that to happen. Nice! And we shot him straight into the spike. Let's go. And we shot. I didn't know I could do that. It's something you learn even after all these years. I didn't know. Come here! Oh, you sneaky bitch. See, now these are... Oh, you dirty bastard. These are full-on fish dudes. I tried stabbing them. It didn't do it. I didn't even want to do that, honestly. But the game just said, oh, you want to impale? We'll impale. We got impaled. Alright, I don't think I can go through here. You have to be on the level. Sometimes it does that. Oh, baby. So yeah, lots of great games coming out, yeah. I'm excited as well, like the PC, you can start messing around with stuff and play a lot of games that are in early access. I feel like you missed the train and then I don't care anymore. Alright, let's see, how are we gonna get back up here? To exit the room, I think. I don't think I can get through, unless this one was the weird glitchy one that you can get through, is it? Let me see, can you climb up? No. No, you won't even try. Son of a bitch, you literally climbed on my platform. Like, what are you meant to do, you know? Like, you're meant to go like, sorry sir, occupied, you know? Like, little shit. Listen to that noise. Gross. One of these pillars might be low enough to climb. Let me see. It's gotta be this over here, right? It's the only thing that's raised up off the ground, yeah. Yeah, we killed the awkward guy. If his projectile had hit us, we would have had to do this, but then got absolutely slaughtered by random fish. Little fish. Little fish. From a distance, the fish are watching us. From a distance. Oh, careful. Some of those will not grab you, just go instant water mode. The last few moments we have to deal with water. Next time, once we learn to swim, you won't actually go into the spectral realm of water unless you want to. I don't know where that fish guy went to. You can see they have these crazy... You can see that first we had the like gremlin ear things. Now they have like lungs in their ears, you see that? They're like fish people. Pretty cool. And then as soon as you eat his soul, his body disappears. Otherwise it just stays there. Nice. The music's gone very orchestral. No, bitch. Take it! Boom! Oh, you want some of this? Want some of this? Hell yes. God damn, the 90s were the best. Everything just had to be fucking edgy and crazy, and I love it. Alright, we got 4 directions. Which way is the right way to go? We're looking for our brother. Let's see, is there any walls we can destroy? Rahab is the brother in this one. You can see he's they've all mutated in their own ways, just with evolution being sped up. And in this case, one of their own weaknesses, being water, is fully adapt to it and created quite a little family of fish people. I'll be right with you, sir. Projectiles for the win. Cool, you can see his like lungs expanding. They've done such a good job. They're almost snake-like, which also adds to like underwater stuff. If you've ever read up about evolution, reptiles and fish with legs and everything, all evolutionary stages in life. It's pretty cool. Alright, yeah, a lot of these places going to be quite interesting platforming, and kind of sort of with the water, it being like game over if you messed it up. So let's see how many times I messed it up. No, careful. The issue is there's a slight input delay in this version, because I believe it's based on the PC version. So it don't translate too well to consoles. Careful. Can we make it over here? Come on, Raziel! Oh my god. Oh, and then we get a projectile to the face. He jumps. He gets hit midair. Suck my dick, you bastard. Oh my god. What the hell? We made that perfectly. And he gets hit midair. Oh, the humanity. Oh, the huge manatees on that lady. She's smuggling some budgies. Doesn't that suck? I survived the first projectile, and he says, "Nay, nata, faran schnachte. I will knock you off your pillar, boy." Thank you. Cyber just spits out pure venom afterwards. Nice. Have you tried new Gamer Sup's Pure Venom? Made by the most toxic fucking snake venom ever. You too can sound just like a gamer. With gamer words that haven't been said since 2007. Oh, I might have cheated a little bit there. I don't care. I want to get... Oh, he didn't even glitch there. Oh, fuck. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He didn't even glide there. I told you the input lag. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. PC versions of old games, man. They're like an old drunk horse, man, that should be sent out back to die sometimes. Please stop remaking games based on PC versions, I beg of you. I beg of you. You've got the PS1 and you got the Dreamcast. The reason is they can't help it because the fucking source code has been lost by most of them. Like, even listen to Crystal Dynamics, like, well, studios never really kept the source code back then. I'm like, what? Like, what are we talking about here? What do? You just make, you do your job and then burn it as you go? Use it to wipe your ass? Like, well, are you serious? I don't know about you, but, oh, for fuck's sake, look at that delay. I don't know about you, but any kind of work like this, would you not be proud of it and hold on to it and bring it home and frame the script and all that other stuff? I bet you they have some places, but they have that many broken bridges across the industry. Every second person has a bad story to tell. That it's like you can't call them up and go like, hey, remember that award-winning script? We kind of need it again. Anyway, it is what it is. It saddens me, but yeah, PC version, you might feel like you have more options and all that, but they control like ass. And what do you think like we're using them on? You know, we're using them on controller. What was the most awkward thing back in the day? It was like the puberty stage of controllers. We went from like flight sticks to fight sticks, and we had these tiny little controllers, no analog sticks, you know, and the little 3 buttons, and then the 6 buttons, and then we went backwards to 4 buttons and 2 buttons. So yeah, it's been awkward. So PCs have had a hard time keeping up with that. Like, oh, damn. Okay, so we were so good the first try, and now it's just disaster. Yep. I told you it was going to be hard platforming. We thought we were going to get off easy. Hell no. No one gets off easy unless you're a billionaire. It seems like they get off easy in the judicial system, but they don't seem to get away from bullets too quick, huh? How many, come on, let's be honest. How many billionaires right now have gone out there and bought a bulletproof vest and stepped up their security by 2? Like, it was a shitty thing to happen. At the end of the day, we should have more trust in our justice system, but we don't. But honestly, it might turn out to be the best thing to happen. In terms of sending a message, I don't want it to create copycats, because once we start doing this, like, there will be no law and order. We will be just like animals in the street. And we're close to that, you know? As I was saying, like, people... What the flip is going on now? I can't even move. He just did a 360 spin on the thing. Ah. Yeah, seeing people Christmas shopping is just... You will... Like, it's supposed to be the most giving time and wonderful time of the year. Most ironic fucking song you'll ever hear. But seeing people just like push past and destroy shit and throw it on the ground. And it's not little 4-year-old kids pulling and dragging on stuff. This is grown ass people. You want to call them grown ass. The only thing that's grown ass is their fucking crazy ass. Savage Gaming. Hello. Thank you for the follow. How you doing? Oh Jesus, I cannot move. This is like made for deep the D-pad. Oh Jesus. We're not gonna get this, are we? We almost did it the first try and I got hit mid-air. Stinky mommy. Are you a fan of Soul Reaver? I hope you are. Because I am. Might not seem it like right now, we're just in platforming hell, you know how it is. Some of these sections are wild. I still don't think that any of the platforming is as bad as Defiance though. Defiance being the last game in the series, it came just, oh Jesus man, it came just, right around the time, I think I undershot it, right around the time of the PS2. But they decided to go with, if you can believe this, they went with, let's put him in the water, there you go. How's that feel? Bitch! Oh no, he can swim! Now he's gonna jump off and he's like, you can't handle the beast. Yeah, jump up, I dare you. Do it. No, he's freaking out. I should have shot him into there. But yeah, they went for fixed camera angles. And platforming and gliding with a fixed camera angle, you were flying into the camera, behind pillars, couldn't see where you were landing. It is heinous. If they ever remaster that one, unless they get rid of the fixed camera angles, you're going to see some bloody curse words out of me, I'll tell you that one. Doing great, thanks for asking. Good. Welcome. I hope your weekend's going great. You're getting ready for Christmas time, pretty baby. Santa Claus is coming to town. So yeah, I'm an old school, I'm an old dude. And I played these on the PS1 and the Dreamcast. And not gonna lie, Dreamcast was way better. But yeah, that's all good. Poor Dreamcast came out too close to the PS2, so it had like 1 year of success and then killed off Sega for a time. Nice, you like the fire? I wanted you to impale him, but you decided to throw it. Good lad. Nice. So we're in the, if you couldn't tell, we're in the water section of the game. Sort of pseudo halfway, I'd say. We just learned about Raziel's past as being an actual vampire hunter, the Sarafan, then turned into a vampire by Kain as the ultimate irony. And now we hunt for our fellow vampire hunter brothers. Oh, the humanity. It's a wonderful series. Amy Hennig, of course, you know, just huge. And one of the only time travel stories that I will give any sort of respect on, because we know that time travel and writing doesn't seem to go well together. Either does heaven and hell and parallel universes. Looking at you, MCU, where you can't write a single movie to connect to each other anymore because it's all just a giant mess. Never seen such a phone-in role as what's his name? I always call him Doctor Disrespect, same fucking thing. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness or whatever. He just phoned it in. There's a funny meme going around where Benedict Cumbersnatch couldn't catch his wand in one scene. And he's just surrounded by green on green on green soundstage. It's not acting. It's not movies anymore. It's whatever the hell that is. Boom. One might have to charge it up, maybe in the physical realm. Yeah, this started off as its own series known as Shifter, but they quickly realized that they had this really cool, marketable franchise in the Legacy of Kain. It was done outside of the studio of Silicon Knights, and trust me, it was bad blood from then on. It wasn't on the Amy Hennig side, like she was just a creator, a visionary. But Dennis Dyack, who already was a pain in the butt in the industry, just continued to cause trouble for everybody. He's basically a spoiled brat where, you know, your parent had given one of your toys to your younger sibling and you decide, like, to hold that against them for 20 years. That's basically what happened. You know, he helped out with Eternal Darkness, very important game for Nintendo at the time. And Too Human for Microsoft. So he's kind of dipped his toe. Oh no, don't go through there. Oh no, I wasn't even paying attention. Oh well, now we're back out here. Shit, I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. That's the bad door, because it doesn't have a platform on the other side. That's the problem with chatting and reminiscing about stuff. You're just completely going off on autopilot. Son of a leprechaun's aunt. But anyway, screw that dude anyway. Like, there's one thing having visionaries and that important for an industry and roles, but if they're little toxic buggers, like, screw them. I don't need that. I don't need them. I don't give a crap. You gotta break some eggs if you want to make an omelette, but if the omelette's gonna be made out of fucking poison, what's the point, you know? And that's what it feels like sometimes. A lot of these dudes, so it just does not register the glide button. It's wild sometimes. Just pure input delay. Maybe one day we'll have an answer through all that and we won't get stick drift and input delay and dumbassery. But it won't be today. Living in a cardboard box. Nobody wants to fix things. We only want to consume and break and fix that. It's like, hey, did you fix that bug? Oh, you mean the bug that I myself introduced in the last patch? Of course I did, because I made the bug so that I could fix the bug. So that it looked like he was actually doing something, God bless him. Some of my bish. Some of my bish. God damn it, now there's nobody to grab a soul off of. Please. I'm missing the tiniest little bit. Usually they're inside the walls as well. If you suck in the souls for long enough, you'll be okay. Oh, I'm actually recovering health. If it's for free. I might have to come back out here anyway, but don't know if I did what I was supposed to yet. I think it's got to do with these things. And the boss itself, as you can imagine where we're going with this, it is going to be a little bit of platforming. Some cool stuff you can do. Let's see if I can do it. Nice. I love that, like, no matter how long I played it, go back and play it again, and I still fell into the same hole of getting caught by that one guy. He has such a big jump and a good glide. It's a very good glide, but the input delay, you're either doing it too early because of your brain is adjusted to modern gaming, or yeah, you're just expecting more. So I'm literally a couple of frames off, you know. That's all. A couple of little frames off. I never knew you could cancel out their projectiles. It's cool. Alright, so we went... Which way did we go the first time? I think we went... No, I think I went through here, did I? Was this one just a shortcut? You could also jump down in the middle here too. People have to do it all in its own... Yeah, this might have just been a shortcut back. There's no harm to look. I think it's just if you fall off that upper platform, right? But we have to get this to spin down and do stuff. Yeah. Don't know if we'll be able to do this until we can swim. Let's see. It might only be allowed to be pushed out. It might be a case of lowering the water. Okay, that's fine. It's better to know where not to go before you can figure out where to go. And that actually holds true in life as well. Go out there and fail a bit, you know. Don't be afraid to fail. Can't figure out a passion or something you're gonna love for the rest of your life because you try and find things that you don't love, you know. Do it while you're young as well. It's okay to make mistakes. Not really in the mood to fight them again and again. Let's make sure there's nothing else in that room either. No, just the flags. It's cool. Each of their symbols are like unique, but kind of based on different things like Arabic and that. But each of them also, their symbols have a kind of stylistic way of making sense to them. Like this guy's literally like a little tail, a fish tail kind of thing, you know. Then we had the other one was looks like a spider sat down beside her. Do we have to do this again? Every time we come back to the physical realm, the bastards respawn too. It's just gonna constantly be a pain in my ass. There might be something I have to hit here. Let me see. I don't fancy to keep doing this over and over again. I need to concentrate. Is he back? No, is it? What the hell is going on? Did everyone see that? He was doing some mad flip. Whoa! Jeez, he almost got up here. That was scary. He was doing some mad flips and shit. That was sick, dude. He's up here, is he? Yeah. I could hear you. See, can we get him on the spike? He's just in the way of the pillar. And we might get him from the other side. Come over. That's it. No. Still a bit stuck. Come here. Just gotta do a little adjusting. There you go. Adjusting Bieber. Welcome back to how to adjust your Bieber. Has your Bieber freaked out and appeared on the Ellen Show? Uh-oh. We don't want that to happen, so please bring your Bieber in and we'll get him with the 4.1 update. With the new 4.1 update, he'll turn into a crazy little white dude with a whole lot of frickin' fringe that really shouldn't be fringe and tattoos on his face. Good job. He's turned into every white dude during the 2010s. Congratulations. You're a dumbass. Alright. Has your Bieber turned into friends with Diddy? Oh dear. Please bring him in and we'll self-destruct him immediately. Especially before he gets to cancelling. Not until 2024. Break glass and cancel Diddy in 2024. Dude, every day is something else coming out. Holy shit. Everyone who ever took a picture with him is now freaking the fuck out. That's not me, I swear. They're now calling up their like Korean plastic surgeons and shit. It's like, please, make me look completely different. won't hide. I'm telling you, like J-Lo, like sweating it out now. So we might actually be underwater here. Maybe not. I think it was a matter of changing back. No, we can't. Let me see. Can't break this. I think I have to be in the physical realm to break this. Just the way it is. You can't really affect the physical world in the spectral realm. It's a way of creating very genius. Very genius. Oh yeah, see, we are technically underwater as well. Okay, so let's see. What am I actually doing here? I still feel it was like I needed to go to the pirate ship. No, we did that and we climbed off. Maybe, yeah, you could even like grab one of them and break the glass, but just not in this realm. Hold on, it might be. Is there some? Yaha, you see? Yaha. But remember, we can't go back down into the water. As we Irish say, the water. You know, the British, they don't pronounce their H's and their D's and all that. Fuck off, fishman! The Irish, they're in a whole different beast. But oh, water. The Irish like water. We double down on those T's and D's. TDs. I love the noise of them climbing. And yeah, we were playing the Tomb Raider collection. I'll get the Tomb Raider 3 eventually. I've got like till February. Alright, more platforming. Do you like platforming? I'd say this is probably some of the harder, worst platforming of the game. But no, it's still like, it's nothing on Defiance. Defiance is like, you think platforming was difficult? Try it now with a busted camera. And then like just flash forward to you like in immediate like anger sweats, you know, just blowing fucking chunks. Ugh. Not meat sweats, you got anger sweats. My only issue is that he won't glide. You gotta glide. Because you don't have to. Nice. Oh, see, it's just not registering that. Okay, I didn't even let go of that. He did. See, I do think it's oh man, I can't stop him from grabbing it now. I do think it's a gaming issue. It's not me, because we've seen that the analog stick just tears ass and goes off into another direction. So I don't think it's a me problem. Now, some of it is. I don't think it's all me. Some of it is just genuinely, I can feel it not registering or letting go, and yeah, it's all good. This is always like nearly numero uno things to fix, you know. Because as I said, that was pretty slick. It's all being made with PC in mind, and controller support, even to this day, is like one of the last things that they do. Alright, now we got this stuff. Alright, this is going to be more difficult. Hardest part is you're going to want to... Vavakura! And it keeps going to photo mode. The only thing that's any good for slamming buttons is photo mode. That sucks. So each jump was fine, and then it overshot, it overcompensated. You want to use your shadow, but it's too late then, you know. What is photo mode anyway? It must be L1 or R1 together or something. It's anything I press. Garbage! I fucking hate photo mode. I wish it would die in a fire. Stupid. We've had screenshot mode for ages, but now I gotta do all this shit. But yeah. Fuck all that shit, man. Stupid dev priorities, man. In a world where you got fucking analog stick bug flying off. Here's your photo mode. I'll give you a photo mode. I'll put a CCTV camera in your fucking house. Here's your photo mode. Are you happy now? Can the dog pet the dog now? The hell is wrong? Our priorities are so messed up. And you got these morons on Twitter who are like obsessed with how a woman look. And I was like, how the hell would you know what a woman looks like? When was the last time you've ever seen a woman? And the leader of all these idiots are like, is this fucking divorced 50-year-old dude. It's like, GG's, man. And there's usually nothing wrong with that, but instead of getting a Porsche and being a normal human being and go through his midlife crisis, he's taken upon himself to think he's like master of you know, what's right and wrong in video games. When he's in the middle of a Kickstarter for a game that has been going on for 8 years with absolutely no returns. I don't know, but you guys might maybe start thinking of, you know, chasing the right dog instead of the wrong dog. Nice. This is one way of doing it. Oh, he didn't grab the fucking ledge. Oh my god, Raziel, what the fuck, dude? You are a 1999 kid, I swear to god. Your old fucking decrepit arthritis hands aren't helping. You will not grab the ledge. Yeah, pushing in against the wall will allow me to, a little bit at least, control. Because, like most games, shadows are crap. I don't know what is become so obsessed. They've wanted to make shadows like lifelike, so if there's even a spit of light, we lose the shadow. I get that, but we're not in real life, my friends. I don't want that in video games. Look at the new Crash Bandicoot games versus the old ones, where they had to update the fucking shadows to put the old shadows back in. I'm platforming, I need to see the shadow 100% of the time. It's the difference between falling and dying or surviving. Ah, fuck me sideways. You can see what I'm saying, the shadow is so very subtle. That's just not the way it is. Let's see if the if we can turn it back to the original. Let's see if it was better back then. We weren't so afraid of things. There's one definite side of modern gaming, and that is that I hate. That is graphics over everything else. It fucking annoys the shit out of me. It's such an empty, and it's just like normal society when you care about looks over empty personalities, and that shit's bled into video games. It sucks ass. We've lost the run of ourselves. Like people moaning about Naughty Dog's dumbass main character. I'm pissed about a 2-minute fucking video having 8 different product placements, including Sony stuff. I don't care if it gets a pass because it's a Sony product. It's still really, really bad. And like, all anyone could focus on is this dumb Porsche fucking spaceship. Who gives a fuck about that? Does it fly? Like, what's it look like? And right at the end we saw like a laser sword fighting a monster. I'm like, can I see more of that? I think I give a fuck if she's listening to a fucking Sony Walkman. The whole thing actually screams Guardians of the Galaxy, which is what like Concord was doing. So we're having like 3 games in a row now that are like, is it Concord? Is it not? I kind of need to get rid of these guys. I keep rushing the platform. Slowing down the platform, I just don't think it's going to help you too much. You might think it will. Ah, goddammit, I fucking hate when you get in this loop. Come on, he will not pick it up, and he won't throw it. It's because this guy's getting in the way. And if you're in the wrong angle, it just won't hit the spike at all. Yeah, see? Just won't hit the spike. Fuck this, man, I'm done with these cunts. And then every time we come back, because it's reset, they respawn. Come on. Come on! Oh, Christ. Platforming. Absolute nasal exposure right there. Jesus! Now we're almost dead. Now we got vibration. Yeah, there ain't much you're gonna do to fix any of that, you know. Alright, let's see. Let's do this right. It's one of those things you kind of go the wrong way. And it's like, well, that was fun. We gotta get into this little, it's basically a giant aquarium. That's where your boy's gonna be. I think we're heading over here. God forget. Oh, he didn't glide. He won't listen to me. Oh my god. No. The whole thing's done. The whole thing's done. I have to start again now. God, you can just hear it in my voice. The surprise of him not doing it, what he's told. There's something seriously wrong. Just look at this fucking stuff. I'm not glued to the side. God damn it, yeah. They've done a good job on this remaster, but it is so stuck to the PC version. I gotta do the whole thing again. Yeah. And that's meant to be my fault. It's meant to be my fault, apparently. It's my fault. Supposedly. My fault with the input delay and not gliding. Sure, yeah, sure. Sure it is, yeah, sure. Fucking annoying as shit. PC versions of all these old games are ruined. They're ruined. Go try and play this, vanilla on Steam. I spent 4 hours trying to get it to work, and it crashed in the first cutscene. It was out of my control. And these things are like less than a couple of gigs, you know. There's no excuse for that. Only excuse is shitty publishers. You know, it's gone from Crystal Dynamics to Square Enix, who didn't give a shit about this series, to now Embracer, that can't seem to keep an eye on their own books. Every day they close the studio, so this is going to continue. These kind of giant conglomerates are not a good idea, because it falls on the lowest common denominator every time. So when you had Saints Row fail miserably, which it deserved to because it completely forgot what it was about. That then affected like 6 or 7 projects, and that's shit. Imagine if you were in work, right, and you're all doing a project, or in school. Well, they do it in school already, and one guy was like failing miserably, so the whole class failed. Kind of do like, you know, the fucking state averages in class. But yeah, isn't that so shit? Look at that, see, look, he just started going fucking left. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with this. That's unfortunate. I think what it is it's just straight good old not being able to keep up with the analog. It is what it is. They're not meant to be played with analog sticks. Just is what it is. So yeah, that's what happens with those companies. Like, oh, I'm sorry, and it's happening with this fucking Concord and dumbass Sony right now. So all those other studios are now on the back burn, or projects are being cancelled we don't even know about. I'd start the whole thing again because of that. We didn't listen to the glide. Disgusting. It needs to be like a super obvious press at the very right time at the height of the jump kind of thing. It's all good. I just notice sometimes it's not registering it. It's not a controller issue. It's like a fucking game thing. We already see when they run off with the analog. It's all good. A couple updates will fix it, but the question is, do I give a fuck by that time, you know? So I'm trying to tell these devs I'd rather 15 delays than does that. Hold on now. Was it this way? Something's not right. Was this down the cathedral? There should have been a shortcut somewhere. I'm just going to really fucking circle. Yeah. Yeah, I think the shortcut was like around there, but we just can't get into it. But yeah, I'd rather 15 delays than, you know, 15 updates to fix things. That's just me. Because the difference is I paid for a product that barely works, versus I'm planning on paying for a product when it gets here, you know. The longer it takes, the more chance it's all fucked up. Well, it's tough for sure, a lot of moving parts, but I don't know, I still can't, even if it is publisher's fault, I can't forgive shoddy workmanship. I know it might be tough, I know things might be hard. Oh, fuck me, why you only grab that from that side? Yeah, it might be tough for the individual devs. I very rarely blame them, it's not their fault, they're just working the best they can, but there comes a time and a place when someone needs an ass whooping that's not getting it at these companies, you know. I do think they should have like interventions for CEOs with egos and stuff, but it'll just end up with you getting sacked. Like there's a nasty email going around right now from some devs, and it's basically HR once again fucking up, and it's basically they're doing a psychological analysis of the team, and it said anybody who has been deemed by a psychologist to be under too much stress will be let go. Now you might say, oh, but that's good if they're really stressed, that's, you know, it's help. No, it's not. Like, if you admit, like, it could even be outside stress, you know, outside world stress. If you admit that, which already takes a lot, you know, we're all very proud beings that we kind of want to just do as much as we can. Isn't that disgusting? When I saw that, my own blood boiled for them. That's so disgusting. Oh, Jesus, okay. So you don't really even want to glide here. God damn it. It's so fucked, dude. We got right to the end, and it fucked me by not gliding. God damn it. Yeah, so you can imagine what devs are going to be like. They're going to be like, well, I'm not talking about anything anymore. I'm just going to fucking do my little jobby. It's so messed up. What a great way to just destroy the morale of a team that might already be under stress, you know. They're a dime a dozen. You'll find every team has that. The ones that don't talk about crunch are being forced not to talk about it, but crunch exists. It doesn't always exist in the last couple of months of a game either. It can be in crunch hell forever. It's a mix of like not understanding a project, so constantly changing it. The improvements, I've read up a lot about Witcher 4. The improvements sound amazing. I do worry that they might have gotten rid of her blink attack. She had this amazing dodge, which is a blink, and it made Garrett look like a, you know, an old man in comparison. the speed of Ciri, so I don't want to lose that. You swear you're there, man. That shadow is so piss poor. Let's see if the shadow's any better than the old one. Let me see if it's this one. No, well, kinda. At least it's underneath him, for fuck's sake. Let's see if it's any better. Yeah, it might be one of those things you gotta use the old yoke. Christ, I'm not even getting to the hard part. I can't get past the fucking pillars. Come on, eat it. Sometimes it'll spin around you for effect, but gives them enough time to kill you. But yeah, she has this cool, like, chain. Basically everything you saw in the trailer, they're actually going through it, and it's going to be in game. It's not such a novel idea. Wow. So you're going to add elements to the chain. I wonder how it's going to work as gameplay. Like, would you see it be attached to them? Is it going to work like something like Red Dead Redemption's Lasso? You know, like, how does that work? It's a good question for Wonder Woman as well. They also said, like, there was a bit where she was almost getting killed. You fucking wanker. Why do you always get first shot when I'm coming around that corner? Because you're able to attack before I'm even there, aren't you? Yes, you are. What is this all about? Like, why is he... I pick him up and he immediately tries to throw him. I don't know why he does that. I don't want him to do that. I'm trying to carry him to here. Maybe he just can't. Maybe he's not strong enough. No, he is. He just won't carry him sometimes. Nice. But, yeah, so when she touches a certain element, she'll be able to use that, like, in different powers. That's pretty cool. And then everyone was like, why the fuck is she drinking potions and all that? And I actually was wondering the same thing. Because although Ciri is a witcher, she's not a traditional witcher. She didn't go through the trial of the grasses and all that. I don't even think she's like traditional witcher, like being sterile on that. Which is a thing that happens with all the mutations. But, can we do this time, please? Please, glide. Oh my god, he does that little... There's a brief thing in midair where he does that, and it just scares the bajangers out of me. Now, would he glide this time? Please! Oh, thank god. Thank god! Just so we can push this chain. Nice. I told you it was going to be rough platforming. I've got like a little metal shaving splinter in my finger. It's extremely irritating. Nice. Lord of the Rings Gollum is £4. That's still too much for it. Wouldn't mind if it worked as a game. Be like, oh, it's gonna be like Styx, the Darkness, the Gollum game, or the whatever, the Goblin game. But it's not like that at all, you know. It's pile shite. Killed that studio. Those guys made the cool point-and-click adventure game. It's so sad. Why did nobody stop them? Why keep people keep making fucking shit Lord of the Rings games? I'm sorry, but it's true. Tales of the Shire is fine and cute, but that's not the fucking fan base you're after. It's not us either, but it's not them. It's not fucking Stardew Valley. What the fuck is Stardew Valley type cozy shit got to do with Lord of the Rings? It's so weird. When you just remake the EA Sierra movie games, it's not that hard. For Christ's sake. But right there, co-op as well. You could even add like online co-op and just like blow people's minds. I hate how dumb these companies are. Alright, cool. Time for the fight. Time for the fight. Okay, so we saw these windows. We've seen this whole time. Here we go. Here's Rahab. Sorry about the anger platforming, but there you go. It's what to be expected. Nice. You know, this is one of the more easier. It's kind of another one of those. If you know, you know. Most of these bosses are like puzzle bosses. Dun, dun, dun. Let's have a little chat, brother. Ew. He looks great. What? Check this out.
Rahab, you have adapted well to your environment. For one so maladjusted.
Do not mock me, Raphael. You of all of us should respect the power bestowed by a limitation overcome. Kain said you would come.
You speak with the murderer?
You would do well to mind your blasphemous tongue.
What more did he tell you?
That you would destroy me.
I will indeed.
What's the difference?
But tell me, before I tear your soul from its moorings, Do you know what we were before Kain spawned us?
Human.
Seraphan, Rahab. The antithesis of all we ever believed.
Does it matter? We were lost.
He's like a Kain sycophant.
Saved
You've been
us.
having amazing text the entire
what?
time. I'm loving it. I just be riffing, man. I just be riffing. I'm sorry. Alright, come on, you. Hell yes. Yeah, these are my childhood old Tomb Raider as well, so I'm glad to see, even if it's like, it's come from Crystal Dynamics. Crystal Dynamics, I think they were doing pretty good with themselves. I think Marvel Avengers has kind of woken them up a little bit in a bad way. So it probably will lead to us being in trouble. I hope not. Nice. Okay, so I was just kind of messing around with the platform there. What you actually need to do, very easy, is you're going to shoot projectiles into those fancy stained glass windows. And he might not be no longer weak against water, but that's not the only vampiric weakness. Oh, listen to that laugh. God, the platforming and the delay, man. Holy moly. It is garbaggio. I'm just bad at it. But like, I think I jumped like a second before that happened. I think when I'm switching back and shifting, there may be a little bit of issue there. Something is not going well at all. That one's different. He actually pushed me, so it made the jump larger than it needed to be. Not quite getting the response. See, then I can do it super fast like this. So how does that make any sense? How does it make any sense? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out now, because you're behaving like a wildcat, Mr. Raziel. My friend, my brother, what happened to you? It's pretty normal, trust me. Even trying to play the other ones, it just is what it is. Alright, so let's try and get off a few more before he hits you. It's going to shine the sunlight through. Shine the sun. No, what a mad jump. That was just a one jump. Holy God, he either goes from a tiny jump to like it's Christmas in his pants. What the hell? I just want a one little jump. No, too much. Too much. Yeah, I wonder would they update it to give us better shadows. It's hard to know. I don't want realistic shadows. I want it to be like old school shadows where you could see. I had the same issue with oh yes, because my energy's not back. I had the same issue with the new Crash Bandicoots. I was like, hello, I'm on the rope bridge and I need precision platforming, and you screwed up his shadow. I know it's unrealistic to have a shadow underneath your character every time. We get this. Look at him. He's just laughing because nothing affects him. And once you've just opened up all the little windows, it's over. Oh, he just pretty much one-shot me. Used to be here. Let's see, can I do some of the cool stuff? Well, when he used to, yeah, do a little tricky jump when he comes to slash you. Come on, look at them little fucking web toes and feet, huh? I know there's a few people on the internet be very happy to see you, Rahab. Oh no, he just randomly started gliding. Okay, something is wrong with the inputs. I gotta say it, man. There's something wrong here. I can't get him to glide sometimes, and now he's gliding. What the hell? I did not press that twice. I think there's, I'll have to look at the menu. There may be an issue. Maybe it's on like hold toggle or something. Now he's jumping for joy. It's the same button, same direction, same placement. Sometimes he just goes 50 miles in front. Go on, Billy. Oh, bollocks. What's going on, Raziel? What are we going to do with you, bud? Who hurt you? Huh? Who hurt you? Analog sticks and old games, man. It is like pickle juice and porridge. They just don't go together. Bonk. Alright. I'm making a dog's dinner out of this, as we say. Jesus Christ! A free meal? I just came back. God, what does he taste like? Oh, fucking hell. I can't get him to jump. All I want is a very simple, straightforward jump. He's like, hell no. I'm fucking Michael Phelps of jumping. I either jump... Oh, bollocks. Come on, my little Raziel. What's wrong? What happened, dude? You've been eating your Weetabix today. She's got half a monster inside of him. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. Same size jump. And just only turning the direction. But he misses it and overshoots it by about 16 miles. Come on, you little bozo. If I get eaten straight away. Hello. Hello. All you really need to do is... It's like the 15th time, dude. I just want you to jump between the platforms. Why are you overshooting this? Son of a lesbian's aunt! Oh my god! Why is he doing that? Find out more next time, you motherfucker. Can't you see I'm struggling with the Hello? Are you gonna hit me or am I gonna hit you? No, we're just gonna stand here locked in never-ending bullshit. For the love of God. I think it's like registering when I turn, you see? Oh, fuck off. It's registering that he's moving forward. It's not meant for analog. Now he's just running off the edge. That's my boy. You're my boy, Blue. Just chill now for a second. And I'm turning. He's like registering the jump. Jeez, this has turned into a platformer's nightmare. Go away, little demon. Go away. I'm gonna need to get some energy. I didn't even move there and he just fucking walks off the edge. Jesus Christ! That's whenever you're trying to rush something. Game over, man. Nope, now he's doing the little hops. I love those little hops. So many platformers have them. When you have that kind of contextual jumping. Before we had QTEs, we had like, press the button a little bit. Press it a lot. Press it a little bit. Press it maybe a little tiny bit. Press it a little bit more. Alright, how about we just fucking glide over there? Are you happy now? Come on. Come get some food. Come on, don't you want to eat it? Yoo-hoo, look at these butt cheeks. Come on. Oh, you want some of this? Come on. Cameraman was like, eat my shorts. Oh, he's waiting for it. Now! Oh, you little shite. He immediately sent me back. Yeah, I'm having some hard time with the input here, I ain't gonna lie. Doesn't want to be French. No! No! Should hear my takes. How's it going, Pyro? Hello? Pyro has the ultimate takes. Pyro's basically like not on the internet. So whenever we talk about something, he's like, what the fuck is wrong with people? I'm like, thank you! It's the Chronic Online versus the Normie. Who will win? Place your bets. I'd watch that instead of Mike Tyson. Should we call him Michael Tyson? We'll call him Michael's ass is out again. We are the world. Mike Tyson's ass is out again. That's right, bitch. Don't do it! Ah, okay, he's just gonna keep over. I'm not jumping from platform to platform anymore. I've fallen out with your platforming. See, the part of the platforming is that you need to go from platform to platform. You've yet to do this. You've lied on your resume, Raziel. Who knew, like, you know, when he became a sheriff fan, he's like, can you platform? He's like, sure I can, I swear. See, you're better off undershooting it. Oh, bollocks. And then grab an ass like that. Grab an ass. Bad dog. There you go. That's all you have to do. It's like a 2-minute fight that I have taken 12 minutes to do. I'm so sorry. I think after my platforming mistake earlier, it like psychs you out, you know. You gotta go like Mighty Ducks and bring like Emilio Estevez out, and he's just like, you can platform, sorry, but I swear you can. I'm like, no, I can't do it, coach. Please, don't put me in, coach. Now we get the power to swim. I wish you could learn things like that in real life, you know? Like Duolingo, but it's like jacked into your Neuralink. Neuralink lingo. Something in there. So you're off for the rest of the year. Good lad, man. GG's. What are you going to do with your time? Walk Dead, but instead of zombies, it's chronically online. True. Now we get to swam. So there you go. He ended up creating his own little death trap. We're fucking swimming, look. Nice. Oh, classic inverted. I don't think you can change this either. So good. He's quite fast. Like, I think he was the fastest of the swimmers at the time. Because it wasn't until like what Majora's Mask, where you had that specific mask, the Zora, where you started doing some crazy speed. But that didn't come until later, right? Let's see. Compass, interactive hint sound. No, I don't think. Zabadoo. Invert. Yeah, but see, what happens is this inverts everything. You don't want to do that. Just have to just live with the controls of the underwater. Under the sea, this looks so good. Brilliant. Yeah, my platformer is shocking. It's a mix of misremembering, and there is a little bit input delay. I will throw that out there. I know it sounds like a cop-out. It's not, I swear. I feel it like he's just genuinely not gliding when I'm holding the button down. And I think that's just an analog PC to controller and console thing. Which is super fun disco time. Get your little ass up there. Get that little ass up there. Raziel. You are worthy. Gotta man the dog's dinner that. I take a couple of end of year hikes. Nice, dude.
Endowed with Rahab's soul,
Endowed.
you may swim to gain entry where your progress was previously impeded.
Impeded. Where do you go, like, hiking? Do you go, like, in the local mountains and shit? Is it close by? Do you have to, like, drive there first? Nice. Did he change to the physical realm for me? Thank you. I can swim all around now, baby. No more turning into nasty. And I think the main place, the next area, would be to go to back to where you were thrown in. Now you can swim around there instead of being burnt. You know, bastards. I don't think we can fight underwater, but we can throw some projectiles. Always love that jump. It's a burst of energy. Yeah. So let's just progress, but also we get to like we get to go and find a lot of new bits and stuff too, you know. More of. See if there's anything we can do here now. We're able to do that pirate ship part as well. This guy really wants a fight. He really wants to fight. Miss me. Don't catch me with that shit. Let's see. Oh, went straight down himself. Don't think we'd make it over here. Well, we did. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is where the kind of Zelda Metroidvania kind of comes into it. There's so much good things going on in this one. I do think it's slightly better. Second one, you know me, I'm goofy. I just like me bosses and stuff. We were underwater when we did all this before. We're in the Spectral realm. Okay. Yeah, I wish these guys the best. I don't like where I was saying like Tomb Raider. When they do a remake or remaster, it's usually to bring attention to the series before they bring out a new game. I just don't see it happening for good old Soul Reaver and Legacy of Kain. You know, there's just too many people have left. Like in a perfect world, they would literally hire Amy Hennig freelance and ask her to write it. You know. There's probably already massive amounts of it done already, just outlines from the dark. It was known as Dark Chronicle, and as I said, kind of spoilers, but you know, we have the humans and the vampires fighting, but there was a third race. They were called the Hylians. We didn't get to see too much of them. They were just very slightly talked about and given unusual names. I think this is just if you fall down. You know, one was like the Dark Presence and all that. They're like an ancient interdimensional alien race was locked away. And they're sort of orchestrating a lot of this stuff too. But yeah, the plan was to finish it off that way. It is what it is. So much time has passed, I don't know. I love this series. I'd rather not. Anything that's ever been brought back after 20 years doesn't always look so good in the sun. But who knows? I don't know who would do it, you see, because Crystal Dynamics are pretty busy right now. But yeah, if they didn't bring those people back, you know, just what would it be for, you know? Love that sometimes it'll do that. You see, it'll try and it'll load a little bit that is burning, and then it's like, oh, no, it's fine actually. Alright, let me see. I don't know. I do think we have to lower the water for these. That is just me like messing about. I think we actually have to go is back to the Lake of the Dead. Well, you always go back to, and if you're really stuck, go back to the Elder God, but also just go back to the Pillars of Nosgoth and talk with Iriel. She'll sort of point you the right way. Don't be spewing that nasty crap at me. When walking distance, if you're on good stuff, the driving requires the cutoff point going southeast. Like it's just so it's shit. Anything other than that, okay. Does anyone else bother? I doubt there's many your age or younger that would bother, would there? Jeez, that was a fun bit of platforming. God help, God save me. God save the Queen. Just do an absolute dog's dinner of it. And you kinda, when you prepare yourself for it, you're like, yep. Those moments, I really do not envy speedrunners, because anything can go wrong. Oh, it's just not gonna read the input today? Okay. Trying to see, is there any little secret areas we can mess around with on the way back? I don't think there's anything we haven't already done. Might be a few extra exit. Let me see. Don't ask me why the camera still shoots up in the air when you go underwater. Such is life. Should be a couple of glyphs around. Alright, so this is back in the cathedral. Can we break this now? This dude's annoying the shit out of me. There you go. There you go! Now you thinking. Wait, this might have been another way we came down. Is he right that close to following me? Jeez, dude. Go away! You bother me. No, he's on that ass. Some of this will lead to... these like mines, aren't they? Yeah. Little weird baby cocoons for those guys. I think the game just loves his ass. Luckily we don't have to deal with oxygen or anything like that, so that's another kind of point towards Soul Reaver. After all, you are a vampire. I don't think oxygen is the least of your worries. Yeah, I think this one of these leads down to a glyph, which, as I said, I'm not great at. That looks like a bit of like the Soul Reaver. Don't really do the magic too much. And this is swimming while drinking. Yes. Problem is, I don't know if it's an input thing again, but he won't swim after doing the speed boost. Like, hey? Nice. Free heals. Oh no, this is the Fire Reaper. Yes, I did want to get this. Look, you got the Soul Reaver in the background. and in the fire. So we're gonna dip this bitch in here. Boom! This is an important upgrade.
This elemental forge is tuned to the Soul Reaver's energy. Once baptized in this primordial flame, the blade may be imbued with fire at any future time.
Thanks. So we're gonna do many, many more elements: ice and water, and light and dark. A lot of that ended up getting cut. Some of it remained. But as you said there, so, you know, obviously you get hurt, your Soul Reaver goes away and you get it back and it's just normal. But anytime you come across a torch or a flame, bonfire, whatever, you can make it the Fire Reaver again. I think even the projectiles are fire, right? Yeah! Just fucking burning shit from a distance, man. OP is all hell. Nice. I don't remember these. I'm misremembering probably? I don't remember getting your health topped up by things. Like, thanks. I think this might immediately, yeah, turn it back into a normal Reaver, and you're like, well, that sucks. It's like, no, the important thing is the first trigger of it, like actually gaining of it. Trust me, there's fire sources everywhere. Nice, so that's one little thing. And then nearly the rest, from this point, I think nearly the rest of the game, like, you can pretty much figure things out. There's not too many bigger power upgrades. So you can get most of the health upgrades and stuff from here. I think we're close to one, so I'd like to bump into one just to show you how cool the health upgrade is. This is basically the spiral getting bigger, but it just looks cool.